Good morning. Welcome to our Christmas Eve worship service. We're so grateful that you could join together with us today on this very, very special day in our church year as we draw very near to that celebration of the incarnation of Jesus Christ. Just a couple of announcements as we begin. Remember next week, a lady from Hannah, Carol Heckman, will be speaking. I'll be out of town next week. The week after that will be our Wesley Covenant service, and I'll be talking about the truth, about learning to live in the truth, recognizing things that are truth. And as I will say, sometimes not just the world, but we get it wrong. It's challenging to live the truth because it's so contrary to what we've come to believe to be the truth about how we ought to live, about things like submitting to God and other things like that. Also beginning next year, we'll begin looking at trying to achieve some of the goals that we set in our meeting at the beginning or at the end of November, our goal setting for the church. And one of those things that we'll be doing, and would invite you all to be part of it, is reevaluating the missions projects that we support, to look at ways that we can reach out into the world and share the good news, the love and the passion that God has for the souls of people, for the needs of their physical bodies, for their emotional needs, in whatever way that we can to serve those who are in need. So with those announcements in mind, going forward, today is our fourth Sunday of Advent. It's a Sunday that we reflect upon Emmanuel, God with us, the nature of this one who came. We should always be awed by the reality of who Jesus Christ is and what he has done for us. The steps of humility that he took. I will be sharing here in the next day or two, since I'm taping this on Friday, or not taping it, but videoing it on Friday. The blog that will be about that. Jesus, the humility, the hiddenness, and the powerlessness, the helplessness of Jesus in the manger, and what that says to us about God. So I encourage you to take a look at that and read that in the week to come. So with all that in mind, our first song is The First Noel.